Hello, I'm Fran Allison, and I'm here to talk about what we women call vacuum cleaners, or to be correct, home cleaning systems. More than 50 million of them are in use today, and I guess we all take our home cleaners for granted, but there are big differences in them, and it's important that we have some idea of what these differences are. So I'd like to introduce Jean Neff, Sales Manager, Home Cleaner Division, Whirlpool Corporation, to tell you the story of an outstanding product in the tremendous business of home cleaning systems. Jean?
Thank you, Fran. It is big business. More than 3.25 million units sold each year. And now, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you the finest line of home cleaners that the industry knows how to build. RCA Whirlpool, a complete line of home cleaners in which we have incorporated 3 basic and important features. Number 1, a home cleaner that is different. Number 2, a cleaner that is easier to use. And number 3, and most important of all, a home cleaner that will do a better job of cleaning our home. First, our leader model, the Model G60, RCA Whirlpool Bambi home cleaner. Entirely new in styling, small and compact, only 8 inches in height. Incorporated in this new low styling are several features. 1, we require only half of the space on the floor of the storage closet to store the cleaner. Here is a cleaner too, because of its new low styling and its lightweight, that can be stored up on a shelf, in a drawer, or even underneath a bed. And here too, and all important, is a cleaner that can be stood on end and used on stairs. Let us take a look at the construction. All steel in construction, with a vinyl covered bumper guard around the entire radius of the cleaner to protect the furniture. Note 2, a foot pedal switch to turn the motor on and off, to eliminate the stooping and the squatting, making it much easier for the user. You like? You like? Terrific. We all like. Let's look at the base of the cleaner. 3 casters, 2 stationary casters, and 1 swivel caster to make it easy for the cleaner to follow the user. Let's take a look at the interior of the cleaner. In the interior of the cleaner, we have a full 1 horsepower motor to do a most efficient job of cleaning our home. A bag that's easy to replace. Let us take a look, too, at the set of cleaning attachments included with the Model G60 cleaner. First and most important, a die-cast aluminum rug nozzle. Let's take a look at the base of the rug nozzle. A self-adjusting brush. We comb the carpet and we brush the carpet. The nozzle rolls on nylon wheels. A vinyl bumper guard around the nozzle to protect the furniture. A swivel adapter built into the nozzle so as to enable the user to get underneath low pieces of furniture. In addition, a crevice tool, an upholstery tool, and a dusting brush. Lightweight, positive locking wands, which are easy to assemble and easy to disassemble. You like?
I like.
You like light and weight. And a new vinyl hose, pliable and easy to use. A coupling that is easy to assemble and easy to disassemble, with the suction control built into the curved wand. This, a complete package. Incorporated in the Model G60 cleaner are features that are found only in $59 and $69 cleaners, but RCA Whirlpool Model G60 priced at much, much lower than competitive cleaners. Now, the next cleaner in the line, the Model F910, and a terrific step-up story. More slim and trim in appearance. Even though the Model 9010 is larger, it is not any heavier than the Model G60. The reason? The construction is die-cast aluminum. The bottom frame and the top housing, die-cast aluminum, making it light in weight and easy to use. The Model 9010, and only in the RCA Whirlpool home cleaner, exclusive storage compartment for all of the cleaning tools. You like?
I like.
You like?
I like.
Now let us take a look at the cleaning tools. The floor and wall brush, made of vinyl, with bristles that are easy to remove for cleaning as well as for replacement, with a swivel adapter built in to enable the user to get underneath low pieces of furniture. An upholstery tool in which we include a brush. Not only do we give movement of air for thorough cleaning, but in addition, we provide a brush to make for more efficient cleaning action. You like?
I like.
You like.
I like.
And the crevice tool, and the dusting brush, and the die-cast aluminum rug nozzle, and the new vinyl hose with a coupling that is easy to assemble, easy to disassemble, with the suction control right at fingertip, convenient, and the lightweight aluminum wands, positive locking, easy to assemble and easy to disassemble. Now, let us take a look at the underneath side of the cleaner. Cord storage. You like?
I like.
You like? We all like cord storage. Look how easy it is. When we're ready to use the cleaner, we simply lift the exhaust port cover, take the cord off in our hands, and plug the cleaner in. The exhaust port cover is spring-loaded, which makes it easy for the user. Simply insert the coupling, release the coupling, and the exhaust port cover automatically falls back into its proper position. Here, too, we have 3 casters, 2 stationary casters, and 1 swivel caster, again, to make it easy for the cleaner to follow the user. The cord is guided through this eyelet here, between the 2 rear casters. We diffuse the air through the ports here, horizontal to the floor and the cleaner. A convenient carrying handle. Notice, too, the new type switch. Easy to actuate. It can be actuated with the touch of the little finger. Vinyl covered so as to protect the furniture around which the cleaner is used. A vinyl bumper around the entire radius of the cleaner. Now, let's take a look at the interior of the cleaner. Notice, no latches, no thumb screws. We simply lift the hood like this. In the interior of the cleaner, and here too, a part of your step-up story, a more powerful motor. A 1 1/5 horsepower motor to develop more suction and more power to do a more efficient job of cleaning our homes. On top of the motor, a permanent type filter. Permanent, yes. Compare this with competition, in which competition provides a filter that must be replaced 2, 3, 4, 5 times a year. Here, a permanent type filter, which is easy to clean simply by holding on the intake side of the cleaner and then replacing on top of the motor. Now, next, notice how easy, too, it is to change a disposable bag in an RCA Whirlpool home cleaner. First, notice there's no latches, no thumb screws. Simply lift the top hood, remove the disposable bag, get the replacement bag, and all in a matter of seconds. That's all that's to it. Now, let me show you a demonstration on the difficulties encountered in replacing a bag in a competitive cleaner. First, latches to open. One here, a latch here, and here is the bag. So we remove the filled bag, discard it, take a new bag, and if I remember the instructions, you have to insert your right arm down as far as your elbow and start working the new bag in, down, and around the motor. This is rather tedious. Up to this point here, and then, and watch this, this is most tricky. Now, Mary, right. All right? There we are. Now, let's get back to the RCA Whirlpool. Watch this. No latches. Simply lift the hood, discard the filled bag, replace with the new bag, all in a matter of seconds. Easy to operate. You like? You like? We all like. Now, in addition, let's discuss the size of the bag in the RCA Whirlpool along with competition. Notice the size of the RCA Whirlpool disposable bag. Here is a bag that is found in a competitive cleaner. Now, in this particular cleaner, instructions state specifically not to allow the bag to fill more than 3/4 full. To start with, the bag is darn small compared to what we have in our cleaner. However, the reasons for the instructions not to allow this bag to fill more than 3/4 full, simply this. The bag is placed directly on top of the motor. Here, in the RCA Whirlpool cleaner, we don't care if the bag is half full, three-quarters full, or altogether filled, simply because the bag is placed alongside of the motor instead of on top of the motor, such as is found on most competitive cleaners. And that is why they say here, do not allow bag to fill more than three-quarters full. Size, tremendous compared to what competition provides in their cleaner. Easy to use, a cleaner that will do a more efficient job of cleaning our homes. This, the Model F910, storage compartment for the tools, a complete set of cleaning tools, a most efficient cleaner. And now, the world's first and only complete home cleaning system. The best of both. The best in a canister and the best in an upright. We heartily agree that a revolving brush is needed to do a good job of cleaning carpeted floors. And here's the way we do it. In this rug nozzle, which is light in weight, made of die-cast aluminum, only 5 pounds in weight, very low in height, only 4 inches in height, which enables the user to use it under low pieces of furniture, we have built a 1/6 horsepower motor that does nothing but drive this brush at the rate of 3,000 revolutions per minute. This is how we flex the fibers in the carpet. This is how we loosen the dirt and the sand and the grit that has become embedded in the fibers of the carpet. We loosen it with this action here. And then, coupled with this action, we have, in the canister side of the home cleaning system, a 1 1/5 horsepower motor which does nothing but develop suction to pull the dirt out of the carpet after it's been loosened by this flexing action, which takes place with this brush revolving at the rate of 3,000 RPM. Now, let us take a look at a conventional type upright cleaner. Here, in this housing is built a 1/3 horsepower motor, which has 2 functions. One, to drive the brush, to flex the fibers in the carpet. The other, to build suction to pull the dirt, sand, and grit out of the carpet. Now we start with a 1/3 horse motor, which means when we say half of that power is used to drive the brush, we have only 1/6 of a horse remaining to build up suction to pull the dirt, sand, and grit out of the carpet. Compare, if you will, what we have in our system. A 1/6 horsepower motor here to do nothing but to drive the brush, to loosen the dirt in the fibers, and over on this side of the cleaner, we have a 1 1/5 horse motor which does nothing but build suction to pull the dirt, sand, and grit out of the carpet. Now, the U.S. Bureau of Standards has devised a means of testing suction in a cleaner, in anybody's cleaner. It is measured by inches of water lift. The adapter is put on the intake side of the cleaner, and in that manner the water is raised in the tube. So suction is measured by inches of water lift. First, we're going to measure the suction in a conventional upright type cleaner. Now, the manufacturer of this cleaner has provided an adapter which changes the motor speed from a low speed to a high speed. We're going to test this cleaner at its best. When we insert the adapter, you will hear a difference in the motor speed. Now the motor is running at its best, producing the most suction. So let's see how many inches of water lift this motor will lift the water. Joy, will you hold your finger at the high level mark on the tube? Keep it right there. And now, over in the canister side of the RCA Whirlpool home cleaner, a 1 1/5 horse motor that does nothing but develop power and suction. Watch the tube. right, girl? All right. Now, one other demonstration to show the efficiency of the RCA Whirlpool home cleaning system over a competitive cleaner. Thank you. We're going to use a straight suction type cleaner. The manufacturer of this nozzle claims this to be an all-purpose nozzle. So all-purpose should mean that it will clean any and all types of dirt, lint, kapok, or what have you. Now, we'll use the RCA Whirlpool. You like?
I like.
You like. Thank you, Joy. Yes, the best of both. The best in an upright and the best in a canister, all combined in a complete home cleaning system under the name of RCA Whirlpool. And now, a quick look at our national advertising. RCA Whirlpool home cleaners, nationally advertised in life, in look, in post, in living. And here are a sample of the ads that you will be seeing. Number 1, in Look magazine. Number 2, in Living. And these ads will be appearing in addition to Look and Living, in Life, and the Post. You like?
I like.
You like?
I like.
Yes, we all like, and your customers will like. Fran, what do you have to say?
This is Fran Allison again, and I must say that was a very convincing demonstration. But I have something even more important to say. I've been using the RCA Whirlpool home cleaning system, and it has everything I want. It's a real pleasure to use, and it does a wonderful cleaning job. I'm sure that every woman who tries the RCA Whirlpool home cleaning system will feel just the way I do.